Hello, welcome to Fitness Challenge. Today, all you're going to need is a mat and a pair of weights. We have an upper body exercise and a lower body exercise. So if you have the ability to grab two sets of weights, that'd be great. If not, we work with what we can work with. So my name is Jen, and we're going to get started in about a minute. I just want to make sure that we are live streaming, and we will be good to go. Today, I am going to be leading you through being your coach. So I'm going to be showing you what to do, but then you're going to be in charge of actually doing those exercises yourself. So we have 4 exercises today. That's it, just 4. Single leg deadlifts, bicep curls to shoulder presses, weighted bridges, and planks. That's it. Each one of these we're going to be going through a time pyramid. So we have 20 seconds on and 20 seconds off. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. 60 seconds, 20 seconds. When we go back down, 40 and then 20. So that's our routine. It's about 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes or so per exercise. That's it, but you can adjust the amount of break that you take, of course. You can adjust the amount of weight that you carry, of course. And you can even change the exercise out completely if you want. I can't see it. Just making sure, obviously, that we are being safe with picking our exercises. Okay, so I'm going to grab my timer. All right, and we are going to start with just some shoulder rolls. We're just going to go through the exercises the other way that we're going to do without any weight, just to make sure that we are all good to go. Just do a little wiggle back and forth with those arms. And let's just swing the leg. If you need to hold on, please do. And the other leg. If you do not want to do single leg deadlifts, you can do the deadlifts with both legs on the ground, so I'll show you a variation in a second. Alright, so take those arms. Imagine there's a weight in your hands. We're going to have a little bend in the knees, and we're going to come down, and we're going to come up. We're going to come down, and we're come up. So this is our deadlift motion. And when we do a single leg deadlift, we're going to come forward and back. We still have a little bit of a bend in our knees. It's just a little bit less pronounced than when we do the other side. So when we do our single leg deadlifts, we're going to alternate right side and left side. If this balance is too much for you, we're going to go here. Yeah, so we have a little bit more bend in our knee. So those are our options for exercise 1. So we're just going through the range of motion, making sure we're good to go. Let's do a single leg. Let's do 3 on one leg and 3 on the other. Warming up that joint. And we have no weights in our hands now. Switch it out. But we have the option of adding them when we start our exercises. We're going to do one more. All right, reset. We have a bicep curl. Just bringing that hand up to the shoulder. So I'd like you, if your elbows are super far back here, I want you to bring them forward a little bit. And we're just going through the motion, easy peasy. I'm going to kneel down just so I can stay in frame. We're going to press up. So we're bringing that shoulder and elbow in line. We have our arms back. They're not forward. They're in line with those shoulders. So let's put the 2 together. We have a curl and a press. And back down. If you want to do just a bicep curl or just a shoulder press here, feel free. Totally fine. So we're going to do that same thing, the 20, 40, 60, 40, 20 with this. And then we're going to hop on the ground. And if we want to bring a weight, when we do this in real, you can. The weight would be on the lower abdomen. And we're going to push up and back down. We have this with both feet on the floor. If you want to make it harder, you can lift one leg in the air and just alternate what leg goes up each time. So when we come up, we want to squeeze everything in and back out. Hold the drawstring on the top of the bag and release. So this is our fourth exercise, just going through the ranges of motion. And then our last exercise is a plank. So we're going to go on to our front. And we're going to be on our forearms and on our toes. And we're going to plank here. If that's too much, you can always plank on your knees. Totally fine. You can also plank with straight arms. And you can also plank with straight arms and straight legs. So you decide what's going to work for you today. So we're going to start right away with those single leg deadlifts. Remember, we're alternating sides. So if I'm going to grab a weight, I'm going to grab a weight and I'm either going to hold it in one hand or two. I think I probably will do it with two hands just because when I'm switching back and forth, the weight always stays in the middle. Okay, are we ready? We're switching back and forth each side, so I'll get you started and then I'll be your coach. All right, so let's go. Lean forward and back, and you go at your pace. The first 20 seconds is kind of just like a warm-up, just getting used to the motion with the additional weight, and then at 40 and 60, you really kick it. 2, 1. All right, so we have 20 seconds. Now the 20 seconds right now seems like a long time. So you can move around, you can jump right in place, you can do jumping jacks, you can just do high knees, anything you want or nothing at all, totally fine. All right, so our next one is 40 seconds. We're getting ready in 3 and 2, and we are alternating back and forth. We want to make sure that both legs are being worked equally. Find a spot on the floor. Work on your balance. Once the timer starts, don't look at the monitor. We have 10 more seconds. 2 and 1. Relax. Feel free. Put that weight down. Grab some water. If you're a person that likes doing these workouts twice to get the full 40 minutes of workout, you can do a total one complete round through. All right, go ahead. The right side only, and then do a whole nother round with the left side, making that just that much harder for you. There's always options. Or maybe you don't want to do this exercise at all, and you do something totally different. Your call, but we want to try to do something with the lower body, with the low back, working on balance, working on core. Remember, we can also do both legs at one time. Making sure that back is flat the whole time. So if you stop at the top, if you stop in the middle, if you stop at the bottom, it doesn't matter. You have a flat back. We have 17 more seconds here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds, recover. Now we're working our way back down the pyramid. So we're going for 40 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 40 seconds. $15. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You have one more grouping, and then we're done with this exercise. 10 seconds until we start. 3, 2, 1, final 20 seconds. You should be done with this exercise. All right, so take a couple seconds. We're going to go into those bicep curls with the shoulder press. I'm going to sit on this ball just so I can stay in frame the whole time. You may sit if you would like, otherwise standing up is totally fine. So remember, our elbows are out as compared to far back. We're coming up, we're pressing up, we're coming back, and we're going down. Those are our exercises. Grab what you need, grab the final sip of water, and we're starting in 4, 3, 2, roll up, and back down. Keeping those arms as close to the body as you can. Going the full range. And relax. If this one gets tough for you and you don't have the ability to easily change out a weight, do it single arm at a time. Especially when we get to that minute, they get really heavy. All right, we're starting our 40 seconds in 3, and 2, and 1. So I'd be coming up and press and switch. Or you can press up, and then when the other one is towards the middle, we're switching out. That's an option too. Or you take a break, or you change out the resistance that you have. 10 seconds. All right, take a break. We're up to that minute now. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. If I have the ability to do an exercise with my upper body and do it seated, sometimes I really like to do them seated because I have the ability to concentrate just on that upper body. I don't want my lower body pushing or pulling or swinging. And by being seated, it physically takes that ability away. Especially if you're at a bench and you have the ability to have a nice supportive back rest, it takes away the ability to do this, to swing back and forth. So sometimes people are like, oh, well, that's cheating by sitting. Maybe, but maybe you can really isolate the movement that you want. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, back down to 40 seconds. Using this 20 seconds to shake out those arms, to grab some water, to make adjustments with your weights. 3, 2, 1. No matter where we are, we're sitting up, we're standing up nice and tall. We have a nice flat, straight back. – 12 seconds. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Relax. 20 seconds, and then we're going down to the ground for the bridges. So if you want to bring a weight with you, great. If you don't, not a problem. No pressure to do so. But if you do have a mat that you can use for more comfort, we're going to grab it after this 20 seconds. And 3, and 2, and 1. 10 seconds. Okay, beautiful. So if you want a mat, this is the time to grab it. This is the time to get
Activity completed.
some water really quick. And move on. We're halfway through. 2 exercises down, 2 exercises to go. Alright, bring my stopwatch down. Remember, if we have the weight, it's roughly about here. Just so when we come up, we don't have the weight rolling forward on our chest or anything like that. Alright, we're ready to begin with those 20 seconds. Let's go 3, 2, 1. And we're lifting up and back down. If you need to totally tap down, that's fine. If you don't need to, come 99.99% of the way down. So we have that full range of motion, but we're keeping that resistance on the muscles the whole time. And rest. If doing bridges is not enough for you, you can always contact us and we can show you how to do weighted hip thrusts on a bench or a couch or something like that. You can always do those in exchange. All right, we're doing that 40 seconds. We're coming up and back down. Doing the weighted hip thrusts on a bench or a couch gives you a much more wide range of motion. Seconds. And that's something you can very easily change out for something we do in any one of these classes. Or if we're doing weighted hip thrusts and you want to do bridges, totally cool. 2, 1, and rest. All right, ready for our long set? Three, 2, 1, let's go, 1 minute. Remember, we can always do one leg and then switch it out for the other leg. Totally cool. You can cross that leg over and make a figure 4. Or you can just do both feet on the ground, lift up and back down. Less than 30 seconds. 18. 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 more repetitions or groupings with this exercise. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Really squeezing those glutes. Squeeze that whole torso in. 3, 2, 1. One more left, and then we're going to take the weight, if you're using it, push it out to the side. Then we have our last grouping, which are planks. If you know that planks are just not in your wheelhouse today, you can pick another ab exercise to do. 2, 1, and let's go. And I know for a fact that the amount of plank action I'm asking you to do is a lot. I'm challenging you here as a fitness challenge class. So do what you can do. Rest when you need to rest, and just keep going. 2, 1. All right, take a second. Put your weight away. Grab some water. Get your mat if you're going to, and remember, we're going into those planks. Remember, you can be on your forearms, you can be on your hands, you can be on your knees, you can be on your toes, any combination that you need to be. All right. My opinion, this is the hardest one, but that's the hardest one for me, not the hardest one for you. All right, we're getting ready, and we're starting in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1, and we're planking, and we have a nice low hip. We don't want to be up here. We want to be down here. If you are on straight arms, your incline is going to look a little different. That's okay. A little bit of a decline, and relax. That's okay. But we don't want any pyramid action going on. All right, so first one down. Next, we're going into the 40 seconds. Go to your little happy place, sing a song, count to 10, do whatever you need to do. Don't hold your breath. 3, 2, 1, and we're planking. Don't look at the screen, just look down to the ground. Have a nice neutral neck. 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right. You ready for 1 minute? You may be able to hold it for a minute with no problem on a normal circumstances, but we've already done 2 plank holds. So if you can't, don't feel bad. Just go, okay, my body's tired today. We'll do what we can do. But challenge yourself. Can you? 3, 2, 1, plank. 1 minute. I will let you know every 10 seconds. Seconds are down. 20. 30, halfway. 40. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Final 2. And then we stretch. If you need to change, maybe you were on your forearms and now you're going to go to straight arms, that's fine. Maybe you were on your toes, now you're on your knees, that's fine too. And let's go. Nice neutral neck. Don't hold your breath. You were halfway through. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. One more plank hold. And if you're like, I'm done with plank holds, Jen, do a different ab exercise. It's totally fine. But if you can you do 20 more seconds? Okay, get yourself ready. On your mark. Now get set, plank. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. Just drop all the way to the belly. Put that head down. Awesome work. Use your forearms just to kind of push yourself up. Stretch out those abs a little bit. Stretch out that low back a little bit. Release. Let's turn on to the side. Grab that top leg, pull it back. Nice neutral neck. Release, roll the other way. Grab that foot, pull it back. Nice neutral neck. Release, roll onto your front. Push yourself onto all fours. Take one leg, kick it back, cross it over. Stretch out that glute from those bridges. And let's switch it out, other side. Come back, cross it over. Come back to the center. Lift on up and come into a downward dog or a triangle, and then walk those feet to meet the hands. Roll on up, nice and slow. Cross one leg over, drop down, hamstring stretch. From those single leg deadlifts. Come on up, other side. Let's do a tricep stretch. Switch. Release. Let's do forearm stretch. And switch. I'd like you to find a wall somewhere or a door frame. Put that arm nice and straight. Point the fingertip up. We're pushing all in the chest, the shoulder, bicep area. Let's release. Let's do an upward angle. And a downward angle. And let's do the other side. Straight. Up high. And down low. And release. You know the drill. Awesome work, you guys. Appreciate you coming. Have a lovely weekend. And I will see you later.